What's up everyone, Andy here from Lux Travel Hacks. Today I want to show you one of my favorite tools for finding hotel award and points availability. And it's called MaxMyPoint, just maxmypoint.com. There is a free version and a paid version. I'm logged in right now to my paid version. It's pretty cheap. It's like $3 or $7 a month, depending on what stuff you want. It'll include stuff like alerting when hotels open up normal rooms on points or when they open up suites on points. And the free version lets you do most of that, just not the alerting, I think. So anyway, we're going to poke around here a little bit. This is especially useful for properties that have really difficult availability. Like you can see here, probably the two most popular properties in Points World, or some of them at least, Alila Big Sur. This is a Hyatt property, and the Park Hyatt Kyoto, which I think is probably one of the nicest Hyatts in the whole portfolio. Beautiful and historic area, but you can see 0% available on points, which is why we use this site to see, and 1% available. So let's open up one of these and then I'll open up the other one afterwards. There is a fairly new feature where you can actually put the number of nights here, or you can just see them one at a time. It'll just filter for stuff that has like a full 2 nights available, or 3 or 4 or whatever. If you put it for 1, we're looking for these blue little bars right here, which are points availability and how many rooms, and this is the cash cost for that same room for that night. So if we were to filter here 2 nights, for example, this one would disappear because this is just 1 night available, which is tonight. So unless you're there, that won't really work. And then the black bars are premium suites. You can see up here the color coding, standard room, standard suite, premium suite, whatever. So premium suites open all the time. I think this property is mostly premium suites, which is probably why. So if you have a bunch of points, could be a good use. Redemption value wise, this is really good anyway because of how expensive it is, right? $2,400 even at 90K points is really good, considering that if you use points the wrong way through the portal, like Chase or Amex, these $2,300 would translate into roughly 240K points a night. So 90K is still much better. And you can actually just, like if we click down here, in this case there's 4 nights available here, from $2,400 all the way to $3,000, so a really good redemption even at this high price. We can click it, and it should go, it might take a sec, so if you click here it'll go faster. It'll go straight to the Hyatt site. And you can see here, boom, 90K points for the shower suite. I don't know why there's only a pic of the shower, but, and then there's this spa suite, also only a pic of that. Normally what I do is I go to the hotel's actual website right here, and I will actually go through like the room categories down here to see what they look like. It was like this spa suite, unless they literally have one picture. They do. Probably here too. Yes. Well, anyway, the point is, really good tool to quickly find this, which otherwise would be very difficult to find if you just searched manually. Like if you were poking around other dates, you'd have to get kind of lucky to hit on one that had availability. You can see here a standard suite's available on that night. So really cool. Let's look at the Park Hyatt Kyoto. And when you have a pro membership, I think you can manually refresh the availability for the entire month or the year, like immediately, right? It'll go out and check, so that's really useful. We can see here this was updated 6 hours ago, so close enough, but literally nothing for this whole part of the season. It's kind of weird actually to see nothing, so it might be like a glitch of some sort. So not a good example, but I would keep an eye on it. If you have the pro version, you can put alerts obviously for certain dates or date windows. And this is a really popular one as well that I would like to show you guys, the Grand Hyatt Kauai. It's one of my favorite properties if you're going to that island in Hawaii. The Andaz Maui is really nice too. So these are the 2 like favorites of mine for Hawaii. We can look at either one, had availability. And you can see a ton of different rooms, from the normal rooms to the club rooms, premium suite on this night. Let's see, premium suites and club rooms. This has like everything available. Let's look at this day here. Okay. So normal room for 30K points, or if you want club access, this is assuming you don't have status and get this for free, the club access. And then pool suite, which is pretty cool. This one does have pictures, but not of the pool. Not, you can kind of see it back there, but not really. It's a beautiful property with beautiful pools, but anyway, so that's how the normal searching works on maxmypoint.com. And then if they have a different one where you can click deals, a different method of searching, which is like the normal deals, holidays, how many points it would be. You can see Memorial Day, whatever. This is cool if you're traveling like specific holidays. And then you can, of course, set up alerts if you have the Pro, one of the 2 Pro plans, I guess. And you can select like only on certain days, any day, whatever. So it can be really useful for that. Personally, I just do what I showed you guys, which is this part of it. Like, you know, for example, I say, I was just thinking about going to the Bahamas, so I might say Bahamar, the Grand Hyatt Bahamar, for 2 nights at least. Yeah, anytime like in the next couple of weeks. And I can see here, basically every day is available except 13th and 14th, 25K points, and they're all $500+ a night. Some nights are more. So an easy, top of my head, like 2-cent redemption value, so double what they would give you with Amex or Chase, or a little bit more, even triple in some of these cases, like these $1,000 nights and $770 and whatever. So easy, right? So I would just click here, transfer points in, and I would book, and it makes my life a lot easier than searching manually. So here it is, points availability, 25K, no suites available on that night. I think that's what we had seen, but just a normal room. And if you have status, you can hope to get upgraded or not. I'll probably make a separate video talking about that, but generally I would just look here and see if there are suites open. There are a bunch of suites open, and then you have a pretty good chance of getting upgraded with status, or if you are willing, paying a cash upsell rate to some of these when you're there at the desk. And the reserve, these are some nice ones. I'll have to see if I can do that. But anyway, yeah, that was the point of the video. Just wanted to show you one of my favorite tools for finding hotel wide availability. If you want more stuff like this, first class flights, business class flights, 5-star hotels for as close to free as possible, check out my program Lux Travel Hacks, links in the description below, and we can talk more about it there. I show you guys everything A to Z, and I love to see people taking trips and using these tools to their advantage. So see you guys there. See you next time.